Always fun to travel with the Cowboys, always more fun to be home, as we are now back in Frisco, home of the Dallas Cowboys after a nail-biting win that probably shouldn't have been at Washington. Elevates Dallas to 9-4 and very much in charge of the NFC East. But there is one but. Actually, there's a few of them. But the Tyron Smith injury issue is what we talk about here. Sources tell CowboysSI.com, which I appreciate you visiting daily as you do and often, and the Fish Report, that the plan is for an MRI on the ankle, that it seems as though in the game, second half of the game, that Tyron had it stepped on by a teammate. How related is it to other issues that he had? We do not know. The MRI might demonstrate some of that. Of course, he was dealing with what we believe to have been a high ankle sprain that has limited some of his participation in the last 6 weeks or so. The MRI on Tyron Smith will be very helpful in letting the Cowboys know about his availability for this week as they go to New York to play the Giants. They will have more information, certainly medically, hopefully today, maybe late Monday. And then we'll get to Wednesday's practice, and they'll get another glimpse at maybe what can be done there. We know that Ty Inseki is the guy that jumped in Tyron's place in the game at Washington. Of course, part of the reason that Inseki was called upon is because Terrence Steele was already being called upon to take the place of Lyle Collins, who decided rightfully to defend Dak Prescott, who he thought had been dealt with illegally as the Cowboys quarterback was going out of bounds in Washington and on the sideline. So some tests in terms of the depth of the offensive line for the moment, and then a test on Tyron Smith, an MRI on the ankle to see exactly what that condition is. Cross your fingers. Tyron Smith obviously is a future Hall of Famer, an all-pro left tackle, about as good as it gets even now, and would be sorely missed. At the same time, rest wouldn't be a bad idea if you feel like you have the ability to go get you some against the Giants. Obviously, you don't want to take anything for granted, and you look around the rest of the NFC and start wondering, okay, we think we're going to win the NFC East now. What if we can take an even bigger bite than that? And obviously, a healthy Tyron Smith would be a big part of doing that. In Frisco with the back home Cowboys. Fish out.